All right, we haven't done this in a while, so 3, 2, 1. Hey, controversy.
Oh, right. All right, whatever.
Whatever. Let's
Moving
go.
on.
Let's keep going.
So we honestly didn't bring any topics today. Like, we just kind of wanted to make a video because like we haven't made a video in like a month.
Yeah.
How about
Unfortunately, our friend Clint is indisposed, so he could not be here with us today.
Not actually.
We will remember him in spirit.
Okay. Wait, it's okay. We're having a full funeral right now. Alright, so we really didn't bring anything to talk about. Like, honestly, we just like recording. We like making videos, even though we weren't able to make videos. But we still like making them because we like you guys. Somewhat.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that sometimes. So what's a controversial topic we could talk about right now?
there's one, but I don't know.
The Wuhan coronavirus.
Well, I mean, it's just like it's a big issue. I want to say it's like controversial.
Yeah, it's not controversial,
It's just a
but
giant
it's
epidemic
killing
right now.
everyone.
Why aren't you dead then? So now we're down to 2 people in our podcast.
Commit to the bit.
We don't want to do depressing topics.
Weeks. How about
Should phones be allowed in school?
no?
Well, we're being filmed on one right now, so.
Yes. No.
As someone with a flip phone, I can say that no, it's you like needed to like call the police, but we don't get cell reception here. So yeah,
And also, like, our school's in the middle of nowhere.
true.
So there's no need. Well, there's a need for phones, but there's really no threat towards us half the time.
Except when there's snow on the solar panels, and we have to leave school because everything dies.
Yeah.
And everybody
Dies.
dies.
Yeah.
Are we really this desperate for topics?
Opinion on film Cats.
Oh.
boy. That is a multi-layered question. That's not just what's your thought on it. You have to go in depth.
And
Idris
I,
Elba.
Huh?
Idris Elba.
I didn't like the Cats movie, and I didn't like the Cats musical in general. I thought it was super overrated. Like, the only reason the Cats musical was very popular was because of the costuming. But the CGI in the movie was just so bad. And you also were uncomfortable.
just like-
Yeah, you don't want to see Taylor Swift as a furry.
Yeah, that's
Essentially-
honestly very
essentially.
true.
That's what it is.
It's just like, and also it's just like, it felt like it was just really weird casting choices because you got like a fairly popular singer like Jason Derulo, and then you got one of like the 15 different like late night talk show hosts like
James Corden is a legend.
Okay, like James
don't-
Corden is one of the better ones, and then but I mean it's just like compared to everybody else shit.
If they had like, I don't know, like some guy no one's ever heard of.
If they had Jim Carrey, it would have been instantly better. Change my mind.
True.
Jim Carrey really can't sing though.
Jim
I mean, he
Carrey.
can't sing, but just like him existing in a film.
Yeah,
Would
like
just-
I don't know if Chris Evans can sing, but they're thinking about getting him for the Little Shop of Horrors remake.
Oh.
I didn't know they're making a remake of that.
Yeah. Oh, fun fact, if you go on Wikipedia and you look up a movie that's in the public domain, you can watch the movie on YouTube.
Also, if you search out the movie and Drive.
No!
You watch the
We're gonna
movie.
get arrested now.
There's also Soap Today. Watch any movie you want for free.
We're promoting pirating.
I'm not
techniques.
pirating anything. If it's in the public domain.
You started watching Deadpool yesterday.
I wasn't watching Deadpool, I just looked it up to see if you were right.
Yeah. Because like the thing is like it's technically not pirating, it's just sharing a document of someone's already pirating the movie and just share.
We're not making money.
Piracy is not a victimless crime. It is
We're
a crimeless
broke.
victim.
We don't have jobs. He does. That's besides the point.
Yeah, get out of here. Job. Yeah, get out of here. You're the host of the podcast. Whoa!
Whoa there.
Too edgy.
Not too edgy. Just enough edgy.
Just enough edgy. So, what to talk about?
We're talking about good movies.
17.
Okay,
It's
I was
about World War One.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good movie.
World War One was not as good as World War Two.
Yeah,
Are you talking about
yeah.
films? Are you talking about
I'm-
films based on, or just the actual
Yeah,
event?
because films based on World War II are like so good, even if they're like completely fictional, like
Well, there's-
Indiana Jones.
There's not many based off of World War One. A
Yeah.
lot of them go for World War Two. Like Saving Private Ryan was based off World War Two. Not Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, that was
Vietnam.
or was it Korea?
That was Vietnam.
Yeah. R.I.P. Arlie Ermy.
There's another one.
The point strip.
What was Forrest Gump? That was Korea, right?
No! Get out! You have to stop making. This is being filmed. You can't make those jokes.
I said that under my breath.
I know, but I heard you.
You heard me. They didn't.
So what was Forrest Gump during? Was it Vietnam?
I think it was Vietnam.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. I can't remember another. There's Saving Private Ryan, and there's another one that I can't remember.
Midway?
Oh,
Or wait, no, Midway. Oh.
there's that Disney movie, Miracle by Midnight.
Maybe.
We all watched it in 6th grade when we read Counting Stars or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, that's the One Republic song. What was it? Something about stars.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. I just know it was about like a Jewish girl.
Representation.
Anyway, yeah, there aren't that many movies about World War One, but that's because
That's the only World War One that came out before. It'd also be hard to like film World War One in my opinion because I feel like it's one of the goriest wars with like all the mustard gas and stuff like that.
yes, but we all know the worst war was the American Civil War.
Well, that was the most bloody
Because
just shank,
more-
shank, you're dead.
More Americans died in that war than all the others combined. However, that statistic is nothing because it was Americans on Americans. Yeah. It.
More Americans died than Americans.
Yeah. It means nothing. We were fighting ourselves.
Essentially.
Like, it's like the internal battle that I fight every day.
Another controversial topic. Will the South rise again?
I thought you were about to say another controversial topic. Will Abraham stop being so
No.
Will Abraham stop being depressed?
To be or not to be?
That is not the question.
That is the question.
Not for today.
Okay. Who was the best Spider-Man?
Oh, this is easy. What's his name? The one that was in the first and the third one. Why can't I do it? Tobey Maguire.
Okay.
Yeah, I say Tobey Maguire just for like the sake of just like
He's classic.
Like, there's classic and everything. Also, Pizza Time.
Yeah, I would like to ask you both a question.
What?
How does it feel to be wrong?
Who do you think is
Tom Holland.
Why do you think Tom Holland?
Because he is a legend.
He's a good actor and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but
But
he's-
Tobey Maguire is just the instant like classic. He's
Yeah.
the OG Spider-Man.
But like I only ever watched like the first movie and then the ending of the third, and then I watched the Andrew Garfield ones. I'm like,
Well,
Wasn't Andrew Garfield the one with like The Amazing?
yeah.
Okay.
And
who's the one in the second movie?
actually, you know, the best Spider-Man movie is Into the Spider-Verse.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, I thought like,
Had a good
and
story.
apparently like they leaked, or they didn't leak. They teased like about a month or two ago. They just gave a date at this point for like the.
There's gonna be a second movie.
Yeah, second. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be from Glenn's point of view, from what I've heard.
Interesting.
No, we just needed just John Mulaney as Spider-Ham for like 3 hours of film.
Was it actually him that played him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Milani that did. It was Milani that did Ham, and then it was what's his name?
Nick Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage who did the Noir.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Nick Cage, the guy who, in no matter, it could be an action movie, it could be whatever kind of movie he's in, he will always just have.
That voice.
Either no, I was gonna
And
like
the need to steal the Declaration of Independence.
He's either have that voice or he'll just have a fake, like just his like such like animated like expressions,
Yeah.
like almost always.
He was also the voice of Superman in the critically acclaimed Teen Titans Go to the Movies. That movie was absolute garbage. It was just
I didn't think
prolonged.
Teen Titans Go except for like the original.
Yeah, like okay, like
Yeah,
yes, you guys
bad.
know. And like the thing is too, like they've referenced numerous times. They even have like crossover videos where it's like them like either fighting like they're like the
They legit made an entire movie.
they
about
made an
that.
entire movie off of it, and also like they made an episode where it's like they were self-aware, the people.
Oh, yeah.
They were self-aware
It was
that
just
they
They
hated
breaking
broke
the fourth wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said
They,
third
they
wall.
broke the fourth wall, and they said like, oh, create like, oh, we hate like the original thing, but like we're still gonna like try and salvage it at the same time. It's like just because you're like self-aware that you're like, or this I guess like franchise or like brand of the franchise isn't like doing too great, and you like self-aware about it, doesn't make it better. It just
Yeah.
shows like how aware of
know
it
it's
is. Sucks.
bad. And all they do is like toilet jokes at this point. And they used to
Honest.
have
I haven't watched in like 2 years.
I just don't watch TV that much, honestly.
I don't either. I watch like I don't even watch Netflix that much. I just play Xbox really.
I mostly watch The Flash because yeah, that's the kind of person I am. I'm wearing a white lantern ring right now.
And also like you reference it in almost every improv round.
Yeah, either that or Superman.
Superman. And me and Clint made the
What
bet.
about
I
you?
still haven't given. I don't think I still given money for that
You
yet.
owe
Or
him
Singing
money.
in the Rain.
Oh yeah, or Singing in the Rain. Breaking the third wall is what Donald O'Connor does in
Fourth
the
wall?
end of the third wall.
What?
You said breaking the third wall.
Oh.
And that's what he does in the end of Make 'Em Laugh. He literally jumps through a wall. Fourth wall is intact, third wall is not.
Which
Sing
wall were you? Why are you labeling the walls? Like, how do you know it's the third one? What if it goes like first, second, and
Because
then
if
fourth?
this is the fourth wall,
Yeah,
right?
this is the fourth
Then
wall. You are the fourth wall.
Then you would
well, that's the fourth
assume
wall technically.
I will break the fourth wall, and in doing
No,
so,
that's
I will
very
destroy your
expensive.
phone.
That's very expensive.
Break the
But-
fourth wall.
No, the fourth wall. Okay, so if you're watching like a movie, and the fourth wall will be here because it would be facing out toward the audience. Then if it goes clockwise, it go 1, 2, 3, 4. However, it could go counterclockwise and go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly what I'm talking about.
But like that doesn't make sense.
Yes, it does. A lot of things go counterclockwise.
Like what? The sun?
The clocks can go counterclockwise.
Yeah, if we're like being Superman and going backwards around the world. All I can do is make DC references. I am very sorry.
Get better content.
Okay, fine. Let me think. What's something that is critically acclaimed that has nothing to do with DC or Marvel? Knives Out.
I honestly didn't see that movie.
Such a good movie.
I heard from like Ethan that like Daniel Craig was like hilarious.
He was.
in the movie. I didn't get a chance to see it,
Oh my gosh. It was
but
amazing.
yeah.
Frozen 2.
They're making Aladdin 2, but like live action.
They've already made an Aladdin 2.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be like that.
It was like
It's Aladdin
bad.
2.
The
It's
only-
Aladdin 2, the sequel.
The only thing they're gonna have in common is
Again.
that the sequel for the animated one and the sequel for the live action one, neither one is gonna have Robin Williams.
Well, the live
I
action
wonder
one didn't
why.
have Robin Williams, which is why it sucked.
The live action one was pretty good. I liked Will
I
Smith.
think it was just because the era was like freaked out because I was like, oh, it's like Will Smith, and also it's just like,
No, nobody cared it was Will Smith. It was the fact that it wasn't Robin Williams, that there wasn't enough
yeah,
energy in the movie.
yeah, that's the thing too. It was just like, that's the thing too. It was like, for some reason, like at least for like from like awards and stuff, like the live action stuff ends up like getting recognized for it, but like. It's really like recently like the weird like wave of just like making live action versions of like Disney movies.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because Disney's running out of was running out of ideas.
Except Onward. Go see Onward in theaters. We're
On-
not being
Onward,
sponsored.
Yeah, Onward looks good too.
Because it's got Tom Holland and Chris Pratt. Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris Pratt. Yeah.
Yeah, because they did. The first one, I think the first one I remember was it was Lion King and then Aladdin, and they're doing Mulan. Is it
No,
Mulan?
they did Cinderella.
Oh yeah, they
like,
did. Oh
like
yes,
way back.
Yeah, Cinderella was like.
Maleficent.
A while.
Oh yeah, then the left.
Beauty and the Beast, and then
Peter,
those.
Peter's Dragon? Peter?
I don't think.
They made a live action version of that.
Yeah, but was it animated?
Yeah, it was animated.
Oh wow. Yeah, I saw the live action one. I didn't see the.
It was Pete's Dragon.
But yeah, it was just like, it was Beauty and the Beast, and then like,
I think it was Pete's Dragon after that, and then I'm pretty sure it was Lion. No, it was Aladdin.
Then,
Wait,
yeah.
no, Aladdin and Lion King came out around the same time, didn't they?
Yeah.
it was,
and then
roughly at the same time.
Maleficent 2.
Maleficent.
And then
Oh, I
it's-
forgot about Maleficent.
Is it
too.
Mulan?
Mulan, yeah, and it's rated PG-13 because, you know, Japanese sword fighting violence, but like, it's
It's a Disney movie without
if-
the music.
if your kid grew up watching Mulan and they're like 6 and they want to see the movie, you're probably gonna take them to the movie even though it's PG-13.
There's also no
Should.
singing. There's not gonna be any music in the Mulan movie, which is
Wait, what?
Weird. Yeah.
It,
You know that?
so it's gonna be like Dracula from 1931, just no score. It's just like
well, there's gonna be like a score, but she's not gonna be singing, from what I've heard.
that was the point.
that defeats the entire purpose of a Disney movie.
Mhm.
Literally, the only reason you go is for the catchy songs.
The only reason you watch Disney movies is for it to randomly out of nowhere just burst out into song.
Yeah, and then they're making a live-action Little Mermaid. If you
Yeah,
guys heard about that, it's,
I was about to bring that up actually. I forget who's playing Eric, but somebody famous or something.
I don't remember either.
Eric.
And then there was like the weird, like kind of like past 2 or 3 years where they've been like trying to do like live action video game movies as well.
Ooh,
Because they did Detective Pikachu,
which was amazing.
Which I know-
Detective Pikachu was actually really
it was really good.
It
And
had
then
Ryan Reynolds.
and then with
yeah, and also about Detective Pikachu. Did you guys hear that the reason that Professor Oak wasn't there is because the producers of Detective Pikachu wanted Robin Williams to be Professor Oak,
yeah, I heard about that.
and they didn't want anybody else to play him.
Unfortunately,
we all know where that
Adam
he's been.
Sandler.
How long has he been?
He's been dead since 2016, I think.
2016. Man, that was more recent than I thought.
I think it was.
Because I knew it was between like 2015 and like now, obviously. Like between now and like 17, I thought it was like around that age, around that time.
Jumanji, but with Dwayne Johnson and Nick Jonas.
I thought it was with Dwayne Johnson.
I know.
It was on the same.
But like no, like the first Jumanji movie, but with Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, Jack Black, and Nick Jonas,
Oh, that makes sense.
and Danny DeVito. But like the second one with Danny DeVito as well.
Yeah. And because also I've heard a lot of things, like going back to like the video game movies thing, because obviously there was like a huge backlash with the original design, like after like a lot of stuff got advertised and all
Oh,
that.
Sonic
And,
movie.
and almost everyone thought like after they made the announcement, like, oh, we're delaying it to this time to like.
They delayed it twice, didn't they?
No, they only did it once because like they made the original trailer and everything for it. It was supposed to be released in November at some point, and then they were like, okay, we got like the backlash from the fans, so we're delaying it till Valentine's Day, basically. And then and a lot of people were saying like, oh, like when people were like, oh yeah, nice, they're actually listening to the fans. And then there was like a certain portion of people that were thinking, oh, they're just doing this for like PR or just to like kind of like show.
No, they
Like
listened.
they did this like intentionally. I was like, no, they had to like fully delay the like an almost finished movie by about 4 months at that point, just to
Well, it was
change.
finished. They just had to change the CGI, of course.
Yeah, they basically had. And I remember seeing like a few interviews where they did with people, and they said like some of the stuff they were able to salvage, but like they almost had to like entirely reanimate some scenes because since the models were like slightly different, mostly in the face, they had to like change the CGI or like the animation in some scenes almost completely, like redo everything.
Yeah.
So, and then I think it wasn't because of, but like around the same time that the movie got released, the company that did the redesign actually shut down. I don't think it wasn't specifically because of the movie, but I think it was like some other thing that was happening whilst that was being released.
The stock market crash due to the Wuhan coronavirus. Are we running out of time?
You're definitely running out of time.
Okay.
What do you mean the stock market crash? Because
It's going
I mean,
down.
yeah, because
Controversy. We just talked about something for
Movie reviews.
like 20 minutes, I think. Anyways, yeah.
Make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section.